to another review. My name is Daniel Gibson, and today we're talking about The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Now, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., I should say, is from, you know, this whole spy, comedy, drama, whatever genre of movies. I really enjoy this. Like Kingsman that came out this year and Spy were both funny comedies like this. They were, you know, you got Get Smart several years ago. I really enjoy this whole area of movies. So I was really excited for U.N.C.L.E. Now, U.N.C.L.E. follows two guys, a Russian spy and an American spy. The American played by Henry Cavill. Not sure who the Russian guy was, but he's a really good actor. I enjoyed him for what he did, what he brought to the character. We'll get to that more later. So these two guys on opposite sides of like world espionage are forced to work together to stop a rogue Nazi group after World War II, basically in the Cold War, from unleashing a faster way to make the more superior nuclear warhead. So that's the premise of the movie, and you know, the whole movie, these guys are kind of button heads as you expect. They have this other girl thrown in there that they're protecting / using to get to the doctor who's doing all this. So it's a pretty standard spy movie, you know, story. But you know, with this movie, when you go to a spy movie, there's a few things you expect. When you go to a comedy, you know, spy movie, you expect a few more things even. So as I watch this one, you expect good, funny humor, funny characters who are dynamic, and you expect to see a lot of butt kicking. Some of it outlandish and humorous, some of it just plain old like, oh yeah, you know? This movie didn't deliver on that, and I don't have a lot of good things to say about U.N.C.L.E. I mean, if I said about the good, I'd say, like, first off, the actors who played this movie, I don't necessarily put this on them. Henry Cavill was very intriguing. He plays his character excellently. All the actors, I think, did a good job. Like, you didn't ever think to yourself, man, he is overacting or underacting, or he's just not bringing it. I don't connect with him. What you didn't connect with was the characters because of what they were. I mean, these characters are supposed to be people who you're growing to love and care about through the movie, I guess, in some ways, and want to see succeed. And it's not written in a way that brings you to that point. Through the entire movie, you just kind of feel separated from it. You expect to see butt kicking and stuff like that. This movie skips past it. Like, oh, I'm going to go beat some guys up in the bathroom. Let's go to another scene and come back and we'll just reference it later on in the movie. I mean, it wasn't what you expect from a movie like this. These guys were fun and intriguing, but they didn't bring it to the screen, and so you didn't care about it. Because of that, because you don't care, the movie seems boring. Like, this was a less than 2-hour movie. An hour and 56 minutes long, and it felt like a 2.5 or 3-hour movie to me. I literally felt like this movie is just dragging on because it's not in any way what you would think it would be, and it's not in an intriguing way at that. I feel like the movie didn't have a solid enough humor base to carry itself there. The action definitely wasn't good enough on the spy side, and the villains and everybody else was just kind of flat. And I don't like just beating a movie down, because it's not like this is just the most horrific movie I've ever seen. It's just poor execution the entire way around. The camera angles were just kind of like, they changed really fast, and it kind of just pulls you out. I was just, you know, almost not dizzying, but it just was too much at times. And so everything in this movie, just, they didn't refine to do their core things well, which was spy, action, comedy. That was the core of this movie, and they failed on all three fronts. And so because of that, I have to say, U.N.C.L.E. gets a very poor rating. On the parental guide side, it was, you know, there's a little bit of action, but not much as you think. There's a little bit of cursing. I don't know. I mean, Judah didn't talk necessarily about the nudity because I was looking away during it, but I believe there was a little bit of nudity in the movie, and so the parental guide's not fantastic either. It's PG-13, but still, there's enough little things in there. All in all, the movie gets a 5 on my scale. 50%. You know, it's just one of those things, because it's half a movie. It's got good actors and well-played actors, but nothing else works. And so U.N.C.L.E. for that reason does not get the Multiply Media stamp of approval. Go see something else. It's just not necessarily a great week for movies this time. So in this week of movies that necessarily aren't worth watching, what are you going to do this weekend? Are you going to watch something that's come out recently? Are you going to watch something else on TV? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm interested to hear. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like what we do here at Multiply Media, make sure you hit that subscribe button to see all the content we got coming out all the time first. And I appreciate you guys watching. God bless, and I'll see you next time.